Hello, it's good to see you. Today we are going to be looking at a few of the necklaces that I've acquired over the years at thrift stores. Quite a few of them I've just recently acquired. You've probably seen them in other videos. I have this rounded item here. It's covered with carpet. I think it was originally intended for cats. I found this at Goodwill too, like a lot of the necklaces we're going to look at today. I'm just going to take them one at a time and just sort of drape them across here. I love this really pretty dark blue. It's like carpet. It's really nice. I'm going to just take them one at a time and lay them across this, and then we're just going to look at them and talk about them a little bit. Now, this first one is a very recent acquisition. I really like it. I love the combination of the different colors and sizes of beads here. Some of them are made of seashells. These were seashell pieces. And then you also have these strands of seed beads. These almost look silver. They're just little clear beads. This is all one necklace. All these strands are connected together. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 strands of seed beads, and then this one strand of larger beads. They are plastic, at least except for the seashell beads, separated by these little silver colored discs. Now if we look at the clasp, you will notice that it has a pretty good size lobster claw clasp with a pretty long adjustable chain here. That's at least 2 inches there, and a little weight on the end. Well, it's not really a weight. It's a little tiny bead just on the very end. This one is very beautiful. I don't think I've worn it yet, but maybe I'll wear it soon. Honestly though, I think these colors are more like, it would kind of sort of go with my outfits in the spring and summer more than this time of year. Now this one is really cool. I like this one a lot. This is a vintage necklace that I found at Goodwill, and it's I love how it looks like little clusters of grapes. These are little turquoise beads here. Very pretty. There's the back. You can see the back. It's a little heavy. It's just metal. And you have these little links that go all the way up. It's not terribly long. We have these little metal bits here in the links, and the little turquoise beads that go all the way up to the back. And you see the clasp here. We have the little round clasp, no lobster claw clasp, and no adjustable chain at all. I don't know how old it is. It looks like the kind of jewelry my mom used to wear back in the 70s when I was a kid. It may not actually be that old. It may just be made to look vintage, but with the clasp being the type that it is, I'm inclined to believe that this is an older piece. It's really cute though. It goes with a lot of things. It's very pretty. It almost looks like a burnished brass color, the links. And then here, just above the pendant, you have this part that looks like a burnished brass leaf with a little turquoise bead right in the middle of that leaf. And then it just tapers down. And then you come down to the pendant right here. It's very detailed. It's really cool. So there's that necklace. And the next one is made of all plastic beads. I love this combination of colors. This is really cool. This one I got just recently. So you have this sort of a teal color or turquoise color here. These are all plastic cylindrical beads. And transparent brown beads, kind of like amber. And then these really pretty burgundy beads, these oval beads. They're all plastic. It looks like at one point maybe there was a pendant down here. Or I guess it could be that this little piece was just here to hold them together, although it's not really necessary. Just a little, I don't know, a little loop. It was there when I bought it. I just left it there. You come to the back and you can see where these strands are attached all together back here. This thing rolls. I've never tried this format before. This is an experiment. We have a large silver lobster claw clasp. And again, we have quite a bit of adjustable chain for this one, at least 2.5 inches of adjustable chain. The great thing about this necklace is that it would go with so many different types of outfits I might wear, because you do have this nice variety of colors in here. It would look really good. And since it's plastic, it's very lightweight. And this one I've had for a little while. This is just a chain made up of heart-shaped metal links. Honestly, I'll tell you honestly, it's not the most comfortable necklace because the little points here, you see they go all the way around to the back. They kind of poke you in the back of the neck and it's kind of annoying. You have the little bar clasp here that just feeds right through. There's a little tab on here. Who made this? Cookie Lee. This is a piece of Cookie Lee jewelry that I found at Goodwill, I believe. And it's kind of cool though. You have the these little links are not all the same color. Some of them are like a chrome or a silver color, and some are a little darker, like a gunmetal color. It's really cute, but I don't wear it very often, simply because it's just back here at the back of the neck. It's a little uncomfortable, but it's really cool though. It's very, very interesting, very unique. You see, it's not very long at all. Now, like this, they almost seem to lay nice and straight, but inevitably, one will get turned this way, and it's not going to hurt you, but it just kind of pokes you in the back of the neck. So, I don't wear it very often. This is a very fun, simple necklace. It's on a stretchy cord, although it feels like the cord is losing a lot of its elasticity. I might need to restring this. I have a lot of this elastic cord, so I'm thinking maybe I could redo it. It wouldn't be hard. You have these artificial pearls interspersed with these clear red plastic beads. The pearls are plastic too. They're not real. The good thing about these elastic necklaces and bracelets is that there is no clasp. This would be really good for anyone who has trouble with clasps for any reason. Some people just can't manipulate the clasps, and I have a few necklaces myself with very difficult clasps. I have to turn them around and stand in front of the mirror to see the clasp to attach it or undo it. And if you have issues with your fingers, like arthritis, it can be very difficult to manipulate a clasp on a piece of jewelry. So this might be a good option. Just either a necklace long enough that you don't have to undo it to put it on or take it off, or just a necklace like this. It's not really long, but it's stretchy enough that you could just pull it on and just pull it over your head, and there you go. I have quite a few of these. They're very, very convenient. You can quickly put them on or take them off, and It's very fast and efficient. I like the combination of the white artificial pearls and the red transparent beads. It's very, very pretty together. I would have never thought of doing a necklace like this, but now that I see it, I really like it. If I were making a necklace, it wouldn't have occurred to me to do it in this manner. It's very cool. But yeah, it feels like the cord is not very stretchy. I'm afraid it might break, and then you would have beads everywhere. So I might need to restring that one. Here is another recent acquisition. I love this necklace. I wasn't going to keep it initially, but this one we found in the last video where we went through the bag of jewelry from Goodwill. I think you have 3 strands, and on each of the 3 strands intermittently you have these beads of different sizes and shapes, and you even have little tiny rhinestones. And then you have little clusters of rhinestones as well on a gold chain. Yeah, I love the color blue in these beads. And I just decided to keep it. That's a pretty one right there. Look at that. Boy, that is really something. That's, I believe that's glass. Let's see, this one is a little longer than the other ones. This one has a large gold colored, this is just gold tone, it's not actually gold. A gold colored lobster claw clasp with about 2.5 inches of adjustable chain and a little tiny gold ball for a weight on the end of that chain. This is really pretty. I think this would look really pretty with just a white button-down long sleeve shirt and just a simple black blazer with it. I think that would look really pretty together. I don't have a lot of gold colored jewelry. Most of my jewelry is silver. But it's nice to add a piece every now and then that's just a little bit different. Oh no, this one I've had a while. Look at this pretty thing. This is what they call a Y necklace. It just does like that. These are such beautiful rhinestones. You have green ones and blue ones. And you have the little round classic rhinestones and then square rhinestones as well. It comes all the way down to this focal point, a round blue rhinestone. Or it's actually just a piece of glass. It's not even really, it isn't faceted. And once you get to the top of this part, you will find just a simple silver chain. Just one strand. Nothing fancy. This is a beautiful combination of green and blue in here, I think. Very pretty. I'll show you the back. You can see that the back is just, it's almost like brushed nickel. It's not shiny at all. It's quite matte there. It has a lined texture. It's very interesting. So if you come down to the end of the chain, you will find a small silver lobster claw clasp and a tab. Let's see who made this. Oh, I can't read that. New York and Company made this. So we have a small silver lobster claw clasp and about 2.5 inches of adjustable chain with a small silver piece there. I don't wear this one a lot, honestly, because, well, it was kind of hidden behind some larger necklaces, and to be honest with you, I forgot I even had this until I just happened to uncover it tonight. I should put it at the front, so maybe I'll see it and wear it soon. This is a beautiful one here. These are almost made to look like artificial. They're almost made to look like pearls. They're quite heavy. They're not made of plastic. I almost think they might be made of glass. They're all different colors. You have silver. These are almost a rosy color. And then you have these darker ones here, like a dark gray. And they're all mixed together, but they're all the same size. Sometimes with necklaces like this, they are smaller at the back, but the closer you get to the center, they get larger. This one has a very unique clasp. This is not an elastic band. This is actually the clasp right here. This rhinestone encrusted piece actually comes apart, and you have magnets in each end that go together like that. This would be another good option for anyone who has difficulty with clasps. All you have to do is simply pull it apart to put it on or take it off, and then it just goes right back together again. And this could be your centerpiece, focal point, or you could just put this in the back and have it not show. Just have it in the back like a clasp. Either way, although I find you have to be careful with magnetic clasps in the back. If you have longer hair, your hair sometimes can get wedged in there. Even though they are firmly together, you can get a piece of hair trapped in there and it hurts. I've had that happen before. This is a very beautiful necklace. It is a little on the heavy side, but not terrible. I do have a few necklaces that are heavy to the point that they're almost distracting, and they I don't know, I notice it throughout the day. I don't want to be constantly aware of my necklace because it's heavy. It's a distraction. So this one has a little bit of weight to it, but you quickly become accustomed to it. It's very pretty, and it goes with almost anything. You could wear this with a more casual outfit, or for business casual, office attire, or with a lovely dress if you're going out for the evening. It could be one of your day to evening pieces. You know, if you could wear it to work all day, and then you don't have to change your jewelry to get ready to go out at night. You just leave it on. Or if you did want to take it off, it would be very simple with the little clasp. Very quick and easy. Here is another one that I got from Goodwill, I believe. It has these interesting little pendants down here, 3 of them. Here. These beads are all the same. And then we have these larger ones here. They're kind of square, rectangular. This is just a very basic necklace. Honestly, I don't think I've ever worn it. I saved it, I believe, from a Goodwill bag, but I don't think I've ever worn it. This has a barrel clasp back here that you just twist it to undo it, and then you twist it counterclockwise to undo it, and then twist it clockwise to fasten it back. Nice little simple necklace there. And this one is really unique. We'll fix that strand. Look at this beautiful pendant. I love this pendant. Oh my goodness. It is just gorgeous. It's like inlaid turquoise. It's a solid metal piece. It is so interesting. It's just beautiful. And it's on this multi-strand necklace. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 strands of these black seed beads. And then here and there you have red and blue. And these little silver beads too. It's not really long at all. I don't know who made it. Doesn't have a tab on it. It has a small silver lobster claw clasp in the back, and only about 1.5 inches of adjustable chain. It is just beautiful. It looks like something that you would get at a craft fair or a festival or something. That may be where it came from. I found it at a thrift store. But I would imagine if you found something like this at a craft fair, you would pay a pretty penny for it. I would imagine it would be at least $30 or $40 at least for this. This pendant is just so eye-catching. And that's a very unique choice for the necklace to go with it. I think this pendant would look good with a different type of silver chain. A thicker silver chain would look pretty. But I kind of like it the way it is with this, the way they have it here. The whole thing together just looks really nice. That's another one that you could wear this with just a plain white top and a denim jacket or something. That'd look really good. Here's another one that I haven't had too long. The most interesting thing about this necklace is the pendant. It is a beautiful dragonfly pendant, and its wings are inlaid with mother of pearl. You can see the iridescent sheen there. Very nice. The back has a very interesting texture to it. It's not smooth, it's kind of rough. This necklace comes on just a plain silver chain here. I like the way it's attached to the chain. This link here is quite interesting. Back here, you have a very small lobster claw clasp with no adjustable chain. I almost believe that this chain might be sterling silver. It doesn't say that it is, so maybe it isn't, but this again to me looks like something you would find at a craft fair or a festival where they have little booths set up of handmade jewelry and other items. It's very cool. This came in one of those big bags of jewelry from Goodwill. I've worn this several times. Now this chain is almost the same color as the carpet on here. It's a little bit lighter. This is made of pottery beads. It's like lapis lazuli. I may be saying that wrong. It has a little weight to it. These beads are metal, and down at the focal point you have this large, intricately designed metal bead, just the one. This necklace does not have a pendant. This center bead serves as the point of interest. And you have just these really pretty silver, sort of burnished silver metal beads. And a bar clasp back here. There is no adjustable chain. It's just the bar clasp and the little loop. It's a very simple necklace, but it's quite eye-catching with the right neckline, the right colors. I would wear this with either white or black, more than likely. I think it would stand out the most. It would look really pretty with a black scoop neck top that would really make this stand out. So it's not hidden by a collar or anything. Just a larger neckline or a V-neck maybe, because it's not going to come down too far. This is not a terribly long necklace. So yeah, another very simple but very elegant necklace. This one's a little noisy. I probably should have done it first. I think I turned it the wrong way. Look at this one. Wow. This reminds me of a belly dancer. We have these beautiful, like, brass plates. They're metal and they're attached to this beautiful chain. The links of the chain are larger down here where these pieces are attached. When you get up beyond that, the chain actually splits into two chains right here. You can see them, but they come back together again up here at this small burnished brass lobster claw clasp with a considerable amount of adjustable chain, a good 3 inches, with the weight at the end of the chain. But again, it's not terribly long. You can almost wear it as a choker. Almost, it would be pretty close to your neck if you just didn't use any of the adjustable chain. So this one is a little more noisy than the others. It sounds like I'm handling coins. It's really pretty. That's another one from Goodwill. Now this necklace, I am pretty sure was made by someone. Well, they were all made by someone, but like just one of those little at-home jewelry making things. This one has an interesting pendant. You have this heart here that is encrusted with iridescent rhinestones and a little star and a bird. No, it's not a bird. It's a moon and a star. I'm sorry. Now the lobster claw clasp is actually down here, which personally I would have put it in the back where it's not going to show. But with this interesting pendant, maybe people won't notice. That's why I say I think somebody just made this. I would have planned to put this in the back. But you have these really pretty, sort of like burnished brass beads. And these are glass beads with brass on the sides. And they're a beautiful blue color. So there's no clasp at the back. See, I would have put the clasp back here somewhere. And then just left this the way it was. But it's pretty unique. I've never seen a necklace quite like it. So I do like the originality of it. It's very creative. And that's why I kept it. I have one more to show you. This one is really simple, but I like it. Now it doesn't look like much at the moment. It has a black suede cord. This piece is metal with an enamel coating. I like it because it's reversible. You can use this part. You can use the silver shiny side or the black enamel coated side, depending on how you want it to look. And it just has this black suede cord. And back here you come down. There's a medium-sized silver lobster claw clasp and about 3 inches of adjustable chain. This was from Claire's. I used to love Claire's when I was a kid. But that's it. Just a simple little pendant. Very heavy, but the rest of the necklace is light, so it's okay. But that was what I wanted to show you today. I just wanted you to have a moment to look over some of my items. I really hope that you enjoyed them. And I thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again really soon.